Hi, and welcome to 3 o'clock with SOC. I'm Marisol Diaz, Communications and Digital Manager. Give me a moment while I welcome our Spanish-speaking residents. Buenas tardes, gracias por estar con nosotros hoy en 3 en punto con SOC. Si quieren oír este programa en español, favor de marcar el número que aparece en la pantalla, que es 646-749-3122, y la contraseña para entrar es 779-328-221. And just a reminder that you can access this show and previous shows on our Facebook page in the videos area and on YouTube. Now I'll pass it over to our moderator of the day, who will introduce today's topic.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to 3 o'clock with SOC today. My name is Marlene Zaran, and I will just like to welcome you all. I am the COVID-19 project coordinator, and I'm also the forum coordinator as well. I just want everyone to know that the staff and platforms are still available for you guys to have access to them through SOC. So you can definitely contact us virtually, but we are not doing any in-person work right now just because of the pandemic. You can definitely reach us at 414-672-8090. And you can also email us at soc@socmilwaukee.org. You can also go on our website at www.socmilwaukee.org to get more information and to get any updates on voting or COVID-19. So that being said, I would love for you guys to complete our SOC survey that we have. You can check it out. We'll put it in our comment section as well. We have the survey link in the comment section. So yeah, go ahead and complete that. All of SOC staff is currently working virtually from home. And that is why I'm currently not wearing a mask, but you will see some of our guests are wearing masks because they are in their work environment. So we want to know exactly who's here, who's currently watching today, who are our viewers. So go ahead and say hi in the comment section for us. We love to see who our dedicated viewers are. We always have some really cool giveaways sometimes. So we always love to see who our viewers are. You can definitely say hi, or you can put your favorite emoji in the comment section. Just a quick disclaimer that the views and opinions shared today do not necessarily reflect those of SOC. And some announcements for today. Today is the COVID-19 day, where we focus the majority of our content on COVID-19 within the Milwaukee community. Our feature segment for today is Sheila Badwan and Sausan Naji, I hope I said that right, from the Hanan Refugee Relief Group. The topic is today the Hanan Refugee Relief Group resources during COVID-19. So they have a lot to share with us for today. And a quick review of the rest of the week. Friday is we're having Tiraman Spencer. He is an attorney from the city of Milwaukee. We don't have any critical updates for you guys for today, but we'll go right into our guest segment. Today we have Hanan, the Hanan Refugee Relief Group, and we have Sheila Badwan and Sausan Naji with us. So, hi everyone, how are you guys today?
Hi. How are you?
Good, great. So let's get right into it. So I have already introduced you guys, but can you explain a little bit more of your role that you play with the Hanan Refugee Relief Group, and exactly, what is the Hanan Refugee Relief Group? What's the history of it? How did it all get started?
Okay. My name is Sheila Badwan, and I am the lead here for the Milwaukee chapter of Hanan. Hanan basically means compassionate in Arabic. We started here in Milwaukee about 3 years ago. We are also, me and Sausan, we're also on the national team. We do have other chapters. Our head base is out of North Carolina, but we do have a Milwaukee chapter and a Washington, D.C. chapter. Milwaukee, we started about 3 years ago helping incoming refugees and immigrants in the Milwaukee community. So I oversee about 14 people on our committee here in Milwaukee, and I am the lead. And if Sausan, if you want to.
Yeah. Thank you. And you did say my name correctly, Marlene. I am on the national board, and I'm also the human resource manager for our organization. I help and assist and overseeing different projects, various projects that we have, any training and development that our volunteers, refugees, immigrants, anyone that needs any kind of training, help with their resumes, job interviewing, anything with employment relationships or development. That's my area of expertise and help that I assist with. And back to you, Sheila.
So we, a little bit about our organization. Like I said, we started 3 years ago. We help with urgent reliefs. We provide housing items, furniture. We help with searching for housing if people need housing. And we've provided emergency assistance. One of the biggest things we are doing right now during the pandemic is we've been providing emergency food boxes, emergency food for people. It's a really hard time for people right now. We've basically also been doing a lot of educating for people in the community regarding COVID-19. In our refugee communities and immigrant communities, we have a lot of congregating going on. So we've been really talking to people, educating them about, not congregating, social distancing,
Wearing their masks, providing them with masks, extra masks, hand sanitizer, along with the food that we receive from donors that we deliver to them. At first, it was really hard for them, as everyone else, to experience what's going on with COVID, and just telling them that we're here to help you and assist you in any way that we can as we get the resources.
Wow, that's amazing. You guys are really doing a lot of great work in the community, and I see it every single day. So what programs do you guys currently have to offer for individuals for volunteers that want to get involved and for those that are seeking help?
So right now we're doing, we have the main programs that we do. We have a clothing program where we do provide free clothing to yearly. We provide winter and spring. And we always have volunteers that come out and help us for that. We also have a food box program that we do yearly. And so we have volunteers that help us with that. School supplies every year during August through September. We actually pack backpacks. We get donations for backpacks and school supplies. And so those are our main programs here in Milwaukee. We have an urgent relief program where if emergency assistance is needed, we call our regular volunteers to help us out to be able to distribute food. We have a lot of single mothers with kids that we work with, and we primarily serve the refugee and immigrant communities across the board, from the north side to the south side.
And even up all the way to Sheboygan.
That's amazing. Let me kind of share a few of your images that you did submit. So this is an image from your food distribution. And
Yeah.
These are some of your food, your supplies.
Yeah, this was in August. We provided over 100 school supplies for families. We also partnered with Literacy. Literacy, we were able to provide their refugee kids as well with school supplies as well.
And then this is where like your volunteers.
And we get referrals. You know, we have our own set of families that are really in need. We really try to address the families that are really in need. And we get referrals from many organizations that refer over families that need assistance. So we base it off other organizations as well, their referrals.
That's awesome. And here's your clothing drive that recently happened.
This was this past Saturday. This was our winter drive. We had over 160 vehicles that drove by. And each family had 15 minutes to get down and pick out whatever winter items that they had needed.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
this was a really big hit. You know, people just were amazed that it was all free. You know, we had so many people come out and, is this free? Is this free? And these are people that really needed it. You know, there are people that waited, literally, you know, they waited in their cars. We practiced social distancing. They waited for 20 to 30 minutes just to even be able to look at clothes. So these are people that really needed it that came out for the winter clothing giveaway. Yeah.
Awesome. And this is their you guys' direct email address as well to contact you. So you said let's talk about the demographics that you serve in Milwaukee. You said refugees and immigrants. What are the different nationalities of refugees that you have served? And, you know, do you get a lot of Latino individuals that
we've actually served Latino in the Latino community? We've actually had referrals for emergency assistance for food. We've had some families that have had COVID, and we've been able to provide, you know, at the door food box families. So we have had Latino families. We primarily served the Burmese community, Syrian community, the Iraqi community, the Congolese community. It's across the board. We don't, you know,
we don't turn away anyone in need. So if we hear that someone needs some kind of resource or they're limited in food supply, especially with COVID or anything that they need, anything that we have in stock, or we will ask our donors, our volunteers somehow to be able to help whoever's in need.
And we've also partnered with Our Peaceful Home, the domestic violence, with the Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition. We've helped a lot of their single families, just provided food boxes. I mean, this pandemic is really tough on a lot of families right now.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for sharing that information. You have a number of how many homes and refugees has the program helped so far?
So we've probably helped over 200 to 300 refugees in the last 3 years. We've closely helped anywhere from 200 to 300, and that's also I'm adding in there. We also have helped in the Sheboygan and Oshkosh areas. Mm-hmm. We have a team in Sheboygan that helps us regularly when we need to distribute items.
That's awesome. And how can someone get involved if they want to join your program?
So we are on Facebook. We also have an email address. They can reach out to our email address. We also had the flyer. I'm not sure if you have that flyer that has our contact information, but they can definitely reach out to us there. Yeah. We also have on our Facebook, they can sign up to volunteer. We do have a Google form that they can sign up to volunteer, list their hours. We regularly call volunteers to help us out.
And whenever we have a project or an event going on, we usually put it up on our Facebook asking for volunteers. And typically we get a great response of volunteers as well as donors to donate items. So for example, the winter drive that just happened, we can't do it without our donors or volunteers that help.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, of course, and we're here to try to help, spread the word, so then you can get volunteers and you can have individuals call in case they need any help. So we have a few. You guys are popular. We have a few hellos here from people. So we have Fatma Farhood. Hi. Alan Kanakasko. He's one of our workers. He says hello. And Bingham. She says hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
The OPH staff says hello, salam. Who else? Let's see. Naifa Naji, hello. Charlie Bille, hello. Who else? Halima says hello. Hi, Sheila and Sausan. Tagreed, she said, my favorite people, love you ladies, doing amazing work.
Oh, thank you. We really can't do it all and everything that we do without our volunteers and our donors.
We have
They're
a
our
great
backbone.
community.
Yeah.
We really have a great community that, the volunteers, we had a lot of school kids from Salam High School that came out, and also out of Brookfield, we had some middle school kids that came out and volunteered on Saturday. So we
can't do this alone. It takes the whole community. And we're very fortunate that our community is so willing and so giving and so resourceful as well.
Yeah. And we have one more comment from you from Anne Bingham. Thank you so much for all your support to see literacy. You are amazing. Lots of support within the refugee community. As always, we've always seen from my perspective, I've always seen the Hanan Refugee Relief Group always doing great work out in the community and striving for change and helping others out of the love of their own hearts. They don't have anything that comes out of this in return. So
and I just want to let people know, a lot of people don't know sometimes we're a small organization. So we're 100% donation.
Mm-hmm.
And all our committee, the entire committee is volunteers. So we have no paid staff. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but we, when we started this, that's what our goal was, to stay, and we've been able to remain like this for the last 3 years. And that's something that a lot of people really like, is that we are 100% donation. And for people that are watching that are in need, everything is free. You just have to show up. It's
confidential.
Yeah, it's confidential. We don't release any names to people. We're very private about people's information being out there.
That's good to know. Definitely confidentiality is a huge thing, especially within minority populations. There's a stigma sometimes around getting help and getting help regarding domestic violence as well.
Yeah.
So, it's important that we have that autonomy amongst all of us. So you guys can find the Facebook page for the Hanan Refugee Relief group. You can find it at www.facebook.com/HananRRG. So you can also just go into Facebook and look up the organization's name, and you'll find it right there. And their official site is hananrrg.org. So you can go onto their website, learn more about them, and you can definitely get more information on how you can volunteer and how you can donate, and even if you can get help through them. Well, thank you so much, Sheila and Sausan. I really appreciate your time and your dedication to serving the community all the time.
You're welcome, and thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we'd love to have you guys on again if you do have any updates or you have a new program that you created. We'd love to get more information.
Yeah, we are, just to let you know, we are doing a end of November. We are planning a winter care, providing winter care kits to the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a new project that we're working on.
Okay, awesome. Once you get a flyer for that, I can definitely share it on our program.
Thank you so
you.
much.
We appreciate it.
For sure. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
All right. Thank you guys. Of course, it's always great having such amazing guests on that serve the community on a daily basis with us. And if you need their information, you can definitely go to their website and get their information. You can always email them. We have the email in the comment section. And now we have a coronavirus update for you guys. So tips for parents during the COVID-19 crisis.
So lots of parents have been asking us, how do I get everything done? And the first thing I have to say there is you're not going to get everything done, and that's okay. So it really comes down to how do we prioritize? And one way that we might think about prioritizing is the 4 Ds. So the first one would be delete. What are the things that really just aren't important, and can I just cross them off my list? So that might be, I'm going to pick up dinner instead today. The second is delegate. So at work, that might be, do I have a coworker who can help me out? Or at home, that might be, do I have a spouse or older child who can help me out with that task? The third one is delay. So what are the things that have to get done now, and what are the things that can be put off until maybe even after COVID-19 is over? And so those might be things that have to wait till you're back in the office or until we have proper weekends for household chores. And then the last one is do. So hopefully by the time we get to the last D, we have cut our list down significantly and we might actually be able to get all the things done. One big challenge parents are facing right now is not only trying to work from home, but also be their child's teacher. And it's not going to be possible to recreate school at home, even for parents who aren't also trying to work from home right now. So really, our goal should be, how do we keep our children interested in the world and engaged with learning without having them recreate whole lesson plans at home? So we need to think about how long children can actually sit for. For an hour for us might seem like we're barely getting into what we need to do today, but for them that is a really long time. So we want to make things short and engaging, but the expectation is not to be recreating school at home. I think the one thing that we should remember is to express gratitude and give praise to each other. And this goes to children and adults. When we're in a crisis, our attention is usually focused on the things that are going wrong, and we just skip over everything that's going well. So making sure that we take the second to say, great job using your inside voice, or saying to our spouse, thank you so much for taking care of dinner so I could focus on work today, really lets everyone know that we see them and love them and appreciate them during this time.
All right, thank you guys for that quick coronavirus update. It's important to continuously be aware of your self and how you are managing the stress and anxiety with COVID-19 within your household, especially as a parent and you have young children. So now we have our civic update for you guys.
We've really tried. But this isn't working. And no one is learning. We deserve better. Vote.
And I just want to let you know where the locations are that you can early vote in the city of Milwaukee.
So again, these are going to be open until this Sunday, November 1st. And these 3 locations is either Municipal Building downtown, Midtown Center on the north side, and Zablocki Library on 35th in Oklahoma, have the most available times to early vote. So they'll be open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on weekdays, so Monday through Friday, you can register to vote at these locations as well. Other locations available with more limited hours are on the south side, Bayview Library, Mitchell Street Library, and Tippecanoe Library. Those are open Monday and Tuesday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., Wednesday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., and then the weekend, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And again, you can register to vote during the weekdays at these locations. And these locations are also places that you can drop your absentee ballots. There are 24-hour absentee ballot drop boxes at these libraries and then also these locations as well. So if you still have your absentee ballot, you can absolutely drop them at those locations. Thank you.
All right. Of course, I'd like to promote for everyone to go vote and go submit your absentee ballots as soon as you can. And now we have a SOC feature. We have a gold update with Andrea.
Hello, my name is Andrea Rodriguez, and I'm the Leadership Coordinator for Southside Organizing Center. I'm here just to remind you about SOC's Gold Institute, which is our Grassroots Organizing Leadership Development Institute. We just launched this last weekend our class of 2021. We're really excited. We have a lot of wonderful residents coming to join us so far. SOC's Gold Institute builds neighborhood capacity and sustainability by training residents on their personal, resident association, and grassroots organizing leadership. SOC's district goes from First until Miller Park Way, from the Menominee Valley into Oklahoma Avenue. And if you happen to live in one of those areas, we would love to talk to you about offering you a possible scholarship for our year-long monthly sessions, which will be virtual this year. Included in that scholarship is going to be a $100 scholarship that is included for the Grassroots Organizing Conference. We just had our first one last year. We're looking to be scheduling a virtual one soon. That'll also include our monthly cohort sessions. You'll also every month virtually be trained by Milwaukee's grassroots organizers, legacy leaders, and experts. You'll also receive a membership for SOC's Resident Association Coalition, and will always be safe learning via Zoom until we can actually meet in person. And as always, SOC will offer you bilingual English and Spanish translation. As I said before, we just had our orientation and kickoff. However, we do have a few scholarships left. So again, if you live in SOC's district, which goes from First Street to Miller Park Way, from Menominee Valley until Oklahoma Avenue, please reach me, Andrea, at gold@socmilwaukee.org. You can also reach us by calling our office directly, which would be 414-672-8090. Or you can email us also at soc@socmilwaukee.org. We'll have some information for you in the comments. We look forward to seeing you at our November Gold. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And now for our survey promo.
Has this live forum been informative and useful to you? What part of the forum could be improved or changed to make it better? Please take a quick survey that's located in the comments section so that we can keep 3 o'clock with SOC going for residents. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. And now I'd like to just give you guys some quick reminders that tomorrow we're having Tierman Spencer. He's a City of Milwaukee attorney. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for our last session of the week. And now for our funder partner thank yous.
Hello, SOC viewers. My name is Kaiser Strock, and I live in the Polonian neighborhood. We would like to thank everyone for supporting our 3 o'clock with SOC live show and for completing our SOC survey. In addition to thanking our residents for tuning in and sharing our show, we would also like to thank the following sponsors: Wisconsin Voices, Community Development Block Grants, Neo Philanthropy State Infrastructure Fund, Movement Voter Project, Catholic Campaign for Human Development, the Zilber Foundation, City of Milwaukee Office of Violence Prevention, Tides Foundation, City of Milwaukee Promise Zones, and all the faithful individuals who support our SOC through their personal donations. Thank you.